And welcome back to another episode of Nyce Tries. I'm Nyce, and this is episode 37 of our Pokemon Sword Blind Nuzlocke. If you missed episode 36, please go back and watch that one. Our team at the bottom, as you'll notice, is very, very different from what it used to be. We have a pretty big boy down there with us in the bottom left in the form of Eternatus that we just caught, which is the reason why we lost so many of our Pokemon. We do have to do a little bit of quick team recap here. Between the episodes, I did grind up our team up to level 56. Our team was pretty much all 56s when they were going down, 56, 55, or right around there. I tried grinding up in the wild area, going against some of the stronger Pokemon that were level like 60 or so. Found some pretty good options for Vince to grind against, but none of them were just particularly safe. I've got a little small video of that I could release. It's just a little bit dull. But basic recap is that we now are all at 56. We have Kronos is what I've nicknamed Eternatus. Want to go ahead and nickname him before we forgot, since I didn't get an opportunity to nickname him in the previous one. He's rocking the Assault Vest currently because he only has damaging moves. So his special defense is through the roof. Definitely the highest on our team by far. All of his stats are just absolutely insane. I went over those at the end of the last video. Not going to go over that too deep again. But kept all the same moves there. Same moves on Nessie, up to level 59, gained just one level when we were leveling up. Vince up to level 56. He tried to learn Sheer Cold, decided not to give it to him. Just a little inaccurate. Here we learned Calm Mind on Quinn, and that was really the only change. Achilles, I think I'll probably teach him Rock Slide in just a moment here. Might get rid of First Impression. The big change on Bertha, who's back on our squad now, is we have a new strat, and that is Bertha, get out there, tank hits, and go for fissures. If Bertha can one-shot something, that's the only way it's really going to deal any amount of damage. So that's our current plan, is go for those one-shots. Let's check out real quick. Yeah, Rock Slide. Go ahead and teach this to Achilles. Gonna get rid of First Impression. I really like First Impression. Having that priority is really nice, but we're pretty quick as it is. And while Megahorn is inaccurate, that extra damage is pretty meaningful. Also, just the one complaint I've had with him is that we don't have quite enough coverage. He can't hit a bug type very well, is really the problem. So that'll let him hit a bug type, because we also resist bugs, so it's a pretty good matchup for us. But the way that I grinded is I did 2 raids with Eternatus. I did keep Eternatus as the only Pokemon in my party during it, which was dumb, because if we lost Eternatus, it would faint, and then I would have lost the Nuzlocke, which was really bad on my part. I should have kept at least another thing in the party, because you only send out one Pokemon. So my thought process was, hey, let's, be safe and not risk any other Pokemon. What I was actually doing is, yo, they're all cheering for us, it's great. What I was actually doing was being really dumb, but it turned out okay. We were super bulky. Went against the Salazzle, which didn't really dish out much hurt to us because we resist both its stabs. Then went against the Shiinotic. They were both 5-star raids. They were both pretty tough, but really we were in no danger the whole time. It just took forever to grind them down. So it wasn't super exciting, and I was on the phone with a friend, so I didn't have my nice filter on for my language. So, not quite appropriate audio for the channel. But here we are at the Champions Cup with the team that's hopefully ready to go. Let's take a look. What's going on up here? Whoa, hey! I guess that's what Grookey evolves into? I would assume? Interesting. Okay, so that's one way to see what that evolves into. Yeah, okay. So, it doesn't look like Yomper has the 3rd evolution then, if it's showing it's Bolton there, because all the rest of these are fully evolved. Interesting that Ball Guy gets a spot up on there. But today, after all the ado, after all the delays, after all the interruptions, all the craziness, all the excitement, it's finally time for our battle with the champion. So they say. I'm still not 100% believing it, but let's go. Am I already placing the on? Hang on. Who do I have out front? Do I have Kronos out front? I don't want to use Kronos right away. Kronos is kind of our, hey, we're in trouble, let's mess him up kind of option. I think we're going to lead on Vince here. Vince does have that Bright Powder, so we've got a chance to dodge some moves. The only thing, we gave Bertha the Scope Lens, I think it was, or Wide Lens? Zoom Lens, that's it. Zoom Lens to increase its accuracy for an extra 3% chance to land those fissures. Quinn's holding the leftovers, and aside from that, I'm really hoping Nessie's going to evolve soon. Pretty confident it will. So we've got the EV Light there until it does, so it can take some hits at least. We're ready. We're going in. This is what this episode's about. This is what it's for. This decides if we win the Nuzlocke. It's been a long time coming. I love that we got people on the left cheering for us, people on the right cheering against us. Is what we prepared for. What is our plan for Charizard? That's the problem. Charizard is what scares me. Because look at our team. Achilles, weak to flying. Quinn, weak to flying and fire. Vince, weak to flying and fire. Bertha, weak to fire. We don't have a great plan for Charizard, and that's his main mon that he's going to Dynamax. That's as scary. My matches are always sold out, but this, I've never seen a crowd this wild. Everyone knows that what you did for us this week, Nyce. They know that you're the one who caught Eternatus and saved the future of the Galar region. A real hero, who battled alongside the legendary Pokemon Zacian and Zamazenta. I have no idea if I'm pronouncing those right. That's part of the problem with being a blind lock, is I've never heard anything pronounced, so it's just gotta be my best guess. I couldn't have dreamed for a better challenger to help increase my winning streak. Wow, that's rude. Oh, and you even added Eternatus to your party. The greatest challenger along with the most powerful Pokemon. Is that it? Now you're really getting me excited. Come on, Nyce. Let's make this a final match that'll go down in Galar's history. No, a match that'll change Galar forever. We're going to have an absolutely champion time. It'll change Galar forever because Galar will now have a new champion. Hopefully. I am nervous about this fight. I feel like he's going to be like all level 60s, which is scary. Bertha's only level 56, and so Fisher isn't even going to work unless we are equal level or higher. Dude, he's getting himself hyped up. Oh, he's got that. Let's go. He's getting himself focused. Oh. Yo! Whipping that cape off. Alright, Aegislash. Okay, not an ideal matchup for us here in the beginning. Definitely not ideal. This is one of the duties of the champion, is to get the crowd fired up. Alright, he's got some showmanship for sure. Alright, Snow Warning, that's okay. That's probably going to hurt us a little bit more than it is him. 62! His first Pokemon's level 62! I should have grinded to 60. I almost went to 60, but I thought it'd be overkill. Buddy. I mean, I think Kronos is going to be our solution here. I think it's got to be Kronos to come out and hit this thing with a flamethrower. I mean, I could go into Bertha and Mudshot it? That's not too bad. I don't hate that. Let's let Bertha get some action here early on. I can't go for Fishers. That plan is just gone. The move I deleted was like whatever that like grass trap thing is that did basically no damage and just prevented him from switching. Alright, he's switching it up here. Hopefully this doesn't do too much. He can get Sacred Sword potentially, which is scary. Flash Cannon, that's okay. We're neutral to that. Or resist that, rather. Sacred Sword is really the one that I'm worried about. Ooh, that did a lot more than I wanted it to with the hail. I'm going to heal here just to scout and see what's up. We're going to have to play this slow and steady. Expect a grindy game right here. Because 62 is a lot. Who is changing? King Shielding? Don't be Swords Dancing. King Shield. Okay, that's fine. As long as he's not Swords Dancing, we're okay. Okay, hit by the hail. I'm going to go for an attack here. I did, between episodes, like I mentioned, I did go and grab some more X defenses and X special defenses. Grabbed a couple extra X attacks and X special attacks too. This thing hits mostly physical. I'm going to start with an X defense here. This is how we beat this thing. He's way higher level than I thought he was going to be. I thought maybe his ace would be around this level. I did not expect him to just be leading off with something at this level. That's crazy. What's he going for? Sacred. That's what I was afraid of. That's physical, right? Okay, that's physical. Still not in a good position. Aiming for super effective hits is a surefire way to claim victory. Dude, he's like Hop. He's so like Hop. Except this time he's like taunting us with what he does right instead of complimenting us on what we do right. So Crit will take us out, which is really unfortunate, but I'm going to hope that this thing goes for another shield. Another King Shield. It kind of hopefully alternates. It was surprising that it went for one at all, so he's probably kind of on a back and forth plan here. So we'll heal here. Hopefully he goes for it. Nope, he's just hitting us. Ay. I'm glad we used that X defend. Pretty sure that's a physical move. Pretty confident. I know it can't miss. Yeah, Bertha's not doing well here. This is not Bertha's fight. I think it's got to be Kronos. We resist the fighting type move. I forget what else we've seen, but we know it's gonna have a steel type move. It's gonna have that fighting type move covered. It's probably got a ghost type move in the form of like Night Slash or something. Or Shadow Claw, rather. So hopefully here, yeah, Sacred Sword, we resist that. It'll probably try to protect itself. We're probably going to have to rely on Kronos, honestly, for this fight, which is not ideal, but that's fine. We will go for a flamethrower here. It is super effective. Ooh, he didn't defend. This will probably take him out then. He's pretty frail, and we have an insane special attack. All right. A super effective hit. I'd expect nothing less from your team. He's just like Hop. Hop so takes after him. That's a lot of experience. That's nice. All right, level 57. Haxorus. Okay. This is Vince's time. This is what Vince is here for. I'm nervous for him. I don't know that this thing gets any fire-type attacks. I know it can get some steel-type moves. In Gen 7, I had a Haxorus I used in competitive when everyone was using Mimikyu. And it was spec'd to be just slightly faster than Mimikyu, and with a Iron Tail, which is only 75% accurate, which isn't ideal, it would one-shot a Mimikyu, ignoring its ability. So I know this thing gets access to, Mold Breaker. That's what ignores the ability. So I know this thing can hit pretty hard. It's going to be faster than us for sure, so it's going to get in a hit. It's level 63, dude! Oh my goodness. Yeah, we hit it with a Blizzard, I think. Hope for the best. It's 100% accuracy right now. That's what I was worried about. That's the move I was talking about. That's Vince gone. Yep, that's Vince gone. I knew it gets Iron Tail. I knew it gets it, but Vince is our best shot there. Oh, yikes, yikes, yikes. Already. That's bad. That's bad. Maybe Achilles can come in here? We don't have a great move to use against it. Nessie's just still too weak. Nessie definitely can't take this thing. It might have to be Kronos again. It probably can't one-shot me. I mean, this is basically the bulkiest thing on our team, other than Achilles. Achilles can't be crit. He might be faster than Haxorus. It's going to be close. This thing is so much faster. This thing will probably go first, and Haxorus is pretty frail. We're still pretty defensive. It's got our highest HP. It's got to be Kronos. Oh, that sucks about Vince. I knew, like, Iron Tail's only 75% accurate. We had a decent chance of it missing there. You know, a quarter chance. It's not too bad. Unfortunate that it connected. This is going to be hard. This is going to be really hard. This does double damage. I think I misunderstood it last time I read it. It's not if we're Dynamax that doubles in damage. It's if the thing that's getting hit by it is Dynamax. So, that's going to do about the same regardless. It's pretty close. I think if there's ever a time to go for something that's 15 PP or 15 like damage higher, it's right now because we need to one-shot this thing. Need to make sure that Kronos is staying at high HP. I did not expect the champion to be this much stronger than anything we've gone against so far. Like, we just got Kronos, and Kronos was crazy strong, and then he's already 3 levels higher than Kronos was when we caught him. Yikes, 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 yikes. Oh, poor Vince. I mean, Vince wasn't going to be useful against Charizard. We knew that much. Rhyperior, okay. This is one where Vince would be useful. I think Achilles is the right choice for Rhyperior. I think that we probably Smart Strike it and then Close Combat it. This is really where we're missing Salazar. We also know that he's going to have Grookey's evolution, so he's got a Grass type coming, which means that, that'd be another good one for Vince to come in on. Dang, dang, dang. Yeah, that Iron Tail hits hard. Vince, I like Vince. I've almost said it's a super cool Pokemon. He has so many weaknesses, though. It's insane how many weaknesses he has. Okay, I think that we go for a Smart Strike first, expecting Close Combat to not one-shot. And I don't want to lower my defenses twice. So I think we want to try and get it a little bit lower, then finish it with the Close Combat. So hopefully this does at least a third. Nowhere close. EQ, okay, that'll hurt, but we're defensively bulky. Good lord. Okay. So that's really bad for us. Nothing can take an Earthquake. Oh, we can't switch Kronos in. It's super effective. We have 3 Pokemon that look like they should have Levitate but don't. I forgot. I don't know. That's where we need Jessup, but even then we'd be weak against it. We can't paralyze it even. I can't get a Will-O-Wisp off on it. Achilles is our most defensively bulky Pokemon, and that just nearly one-shot him. Oh, this is bad. This is bad. This is bad. Not going to say that we're going to lose, but it's not looking like we're going to win. I'll put it that way. Check his summary. I mean, we can't be crit, so we know that we can survive it. That's good news. So I guess our plan is now stall out all of its PP for Earthquake? That was 1. We've seen 1. We gotta keep track. I'm so glad I didn't close combat. If I closed combat, 100% it would have knocked it out, and we would have gone down there. 100% would have gone down. So we know we can't be crit. That is huge for us right now. The hail's a little bit annoying, but honestly it's favoring me still right now because I'm going to be healing up to full anyways, and this will at least chip away at him. Oh, this is a great spot for Vince to come in. Vince could probably one-shot this thing. Maybe not. We have quad super effectiveness, but this thing is just so defensively bulky. Alright, that is 2 Earthquakes. We got to keep track. We're not setting a timer for this episode. I'm guessing this one's just going to end when we beat the champion because... Heat Crash. Okay, that's different at least. It should do less damage. Don't burn me. I don't care if you burn me. That's fine. I'll be healing regardless, so if you burn me, I'll just use a full restore. Okay, we'll use a Hyper Potion here. We want to use a Hyper Potion any time that we can because we're running out, and we might actually run out of healing items here. If I get an opportunity to get off an X defend, I will. I probably should have gone for it then because we would have survived the Earthquake that followed, I think. It was close enough I didn't want to risk it. That'd be a little dicey. Probably would have been fine, but not certain. That was 3 Earthquakes. The fact that Heat Crash still did that much damage, though, like, good lord, this thing is bulky and hits like a truck. Ay. This is our the fact that this is our best Pokemon to take this is insanity. They don't call him the undefeatable champion for nothing. He's not going to make this easy on us, but this is what everything was built towards. We know we can't be crit. That is 4 Earthquakes? 5 Earthquakes? I lost track already. I lost track! I'm going to say it was 4. I think it was 5. I'm pretty confident it was 5. But I'm not sure. I'm going to say 5, but I'm going to be ready for 1 extra. Okay, this is 6. Plus or minus 1. Well, not plus 1. I know it's not 7. We have 50 full restores in our back pocket here, so we're doing okay on healing items. I will drag this out as long as he makes me. I really will. Alright, let's do some math here real quick. We're at 162. This is putting us down to like 40-something, so it's doing 120 damage. So if I do use an X defend, I'm not going to do it now, obviously, but if I do use an X defend, it'll make it do half of that, which means it'll do 60 damage. So if he goes through another Heat Crash, then I think we can X defend and be okay. Every time that I use the healing item, my heart is jumping because I'm afraid I'm clicking it on the wrong Pokemon. Oh, okay. That's 8. Possibly 7, because I lost track. I should have counted how many max potions we had, but that's what I was going to do, and then the 1 Heat Crash threw me off. Okay, there's the Heat Crash. Okay. We have 90 HP. He did 120 earlier. 120 and some change. So if he does half as much, it'll be 60-something. We can't be crit. As such, I know that right now an X defend lets us survive this. Doubles our defense. This will do half as much damage now. Okay. The only way that went wrong is if this thing has, like, whatever the ability is that ignores our stat changes, which I'm pretty confident isn't something that Rhyperior gets, but for all I know, they changed that in this game. So, alright. We're at double defense now. Achilles is probably our best bet for his Charizard as well, because we have Rock Slide. And Rock Slide is pretty strong. Okay. I can't go for a close combat here because we'll get knocked out afterwards. I think we go for another X defense. I think we just beef up our boy here. Achilles is just going to be the strongest Mon out here. Heat Crash, that's still physical, right? Okay, definitely physical. I wasn't sure. That's a move I'm not familiar with. But it seemed like it was physical. Rhyperior is largely hits on the physical side for sure. Alright, we'll go ahead and pop a heal off here, and now I think we'll start going for We're probably just going to Smart Strike this thing until we can't anymore. Stone Edge, that's fine. High crit chance, doesn't matter, we can't be crit, and we resist. So that's great that he's going for that now. Definitely gives me some more confidence about this fight. I might actually give this guy, I might go for an X attack here too, because that's doing nothing. He's probably going to send out something that I'm going to have to switch away from. If he sends out anything that's Psychic or Fairy, we'll have to switch away for sure. The champion usually is a pretty balanced team, and he seems like he's always sending out the best possible choice. But if he decides to switch into his Charizard or something, then I think that the plan is, because we have doubled attack, we Dynamax and we go for the Rock-type move and hope that it's enough to one-shot him. Megahorn's fine, we resist that, not worried at all. Okay, we've seen all this thing's moves now. We'll go ahead and pop up a heal in case we do KO it. I'd like to be at full health in case we can keep fighting. I'm also going to heal Bertha. I'm going to take a little bit of extra time here since we've gotten ourselves into a safe position. Took a long time and a whole heck of a lot of items to get there, but we are currently safe. It'd be unideal if that burned me, but I don't know if it actually can or not. Okay, so we're going to heal Bertha. That won't get you to full. We'll use a Max Potion. I might even take the time to heal Kronos here too. We don't know if we'll ever get another break like this during this fight, so I'm going to milk this for all that it is worth. Yeah. Did not expect him to be quite this strong. I know I should have. He's the unbeatable champion, of course, but I'm worried now about just how strong his Charizard is going to be. Alright, so we're working with double our attack now. I still think it'll take at least two more Smart Strikes to take this guy out. So we'll pop up another heal here, and then we'll start attacking into him. I know, not the most exciting way to play this, but hey, this is tough. This is way harder than I was expecting. I did not level up our team nearly enough between the episodes here. I thought, 56 seemed fair because that's where our team had basically left off, and we had been pretty well on level for everything up to this point. So yeah, we'll hit this thing with a Smart Strike. I think it'll take 2 to take out now unless we crit. Yeah, 2 to take out, that's fine. Do I go for a heal here between then? Probably throw a heal between here, because he might heal as well. I don't know if he's going to have healing items or not. So if he does, I want to know that now and have us be at full health before we get ourselves in a bad position later where we're, yep, there's his heal. Okay, so full restore, which means that getting off a burn isn't as important now because it will be fixed, essentially. Yeah, we just keep hitting him. I really hope that we don't desperately need a Smart Strike later. But this will get this thing out in 3 hits. Not being able to be crit is huge. I'm so glad that I finally actually remembered that. It's so big here. It's the only reason I was able to do this. I'd have had to try switching or tried gambling on other things if we were able to be crit. But since we can't be crit, this is a fairly safe situation for us. Okay, dodging that. That means that I'm not even going to go for a heal here. I was going to if he hit us again, but here, I think if he did the Heat Crash, it'd do about as much damage as what we currently have lost. So I think we're okay there. Honestly, if he sends his Charizard out right now, I think Achilles stays in and goes for it. Want to learn counter? No, sir. No. That is not good for us. Alright, Nessie's level 60. Rillaboom. What is that? What's a Rillaboom? I don't know what a Rillaboom is. We've seen it once before. I know we have. I don't know what it is. Think, Nyce, think. Not gonna look this up, just because I want to try and rely on all the knowledge that I have for this game. I haven't looked up anything up to this point. Definitely not gonna do it now. But what is this? It's not what Quinn is. That's not. I mean, I think we stay because we have all our stats raised. If this is a bad matchup for me, I'll have to switch, but okay. This is a fine matchup for me, I think. This thing's grass type, we've got Megahorn. All we need to do is land a Megahorn and this thing's gone. It looks like it's a physical attacker. Maybe it's attacking, maybe it's like going to beat the drum and do sound-based attacks? I think we sit with a Megahorn. We might be faster than it. If we connect this Megahorn, 100% it's gone. Endeavor, that's fine. Do Endeavor all you like. This should take it out. Achilles! Oh, putting the kill in Achilles. Let's go. All right. Whoo! Alright, alright. I'm beginning to believe. Dragapult. How have we still not seen Pokemon? And actually, yeah, we had never actually seen Rillaboom. I don't know why I thought we had. Interesting. I like the design. I think of the designs for the final evolutions, I think that's been my favorite so far. This sounds like a dragon type. Obviously, Dragapult. I don't know what else it is. We'll stay, because we got raised stats. Oh! Okay. Is it gonna launch little ones at us? We're gonna look at Nessie. Nessie's got D-Dance, Dragon Pulse, and Hex. Okay, so it does have some attacking on the special side, which is not Achilles' strong suit, for sure. What's his special defense? Not great. It's gonna be faster than us, for sure. Oh, I really don't want to lose these stat changes we've got, but it... What else would what would I switch into if I were to switch here? Bertha, probably? We know it's Ghost Dragon, assuming types didn't change, which I doubt that they did. If it burns us, that's fine. We can fix that easily enough. I think I go for an X special defense here, just to try and make us bulkier on the special side. It's something I would want for when Charizard comes out anyways, assuming we can keep this guy out for Charizard. So we're going to do that to make sure that we can take a decent hit here. This will make our special defense as high as anything else on our team right now. So if anything take a hit right now, it's going to be this. Okay, it is hitting on the special side, please. Okay, that did not do a ton. That's good news, good news, good news. All right, we will heal now. That can lower our special defense eventually, which is inconvenient, but how do we hit this thing? We can't use close combat. We just have to Smart Strike this thing? Maybe we just have to Smart Strike this thing and hope for the best. Alright, this is why you buy X specials. Yep, okay, there's our defense down, which means now we need to use another X special defense to compensate for that. That's fine. I can play this game all day with you, sir. Not being able to be crit is so important. None of this would work if we could be crit, because a crit ignores the stat changes, and so all this would be for nothing if he crit once. Or if the Rhyperior had crit once. None of this would work. This is all Achilles' ability coming through for us here. Oh. There might be those of you saying, this is a lame way to fight. All you're doing is using items. You're just relying on items. This isn't a fight. Look, I'm doing what I can to win the lock. That is the goal here. I will do what it takes to survive. I am like Hamilton in that way, as they describe him. Don't lower my defense. Okay. Let's see how much a Smart Strike does to this thing. I kind of don't want to one-shot it, because I want to be at higher HP for when the Charizard comes out. Because I'm worried about a really strong flying type attack out of the Charizard. Okay, Smart Strike. So if there's two shots, that's ideal. Ideal. Alright. We will heal up now. We'll take another Shadow Ball in the process, but that's A-okay. And we'll be about as strong as we can be for when the Charizard comes out. Maybe I slap on a third special defense here? I think I do. I think I do. Especially if this drops my defense, then I definitely want to. Okay, I still want to. I think it's still worthwhile. We're just going all in on Achilles here. We're buffing our boy up. I know that there are Dynamax moves that negate stat changes. And if they negate all of our stat changes, we're done. We're toast. Okay, that's fine. Okay, that's inconvenient. It's not ideal. Let's see. So we've gone down twice and up 6 times. So we're still working at 3 times our normal special defense, which is a good place to be. We definitely heal here. If he lowers our defense again, I will use one more. Because I think it's necessary. The fact that we can't be crit is the only thing letting this happen. I cannot stress that enough. That is so incredible for us right now. Okay. We're gonna get hit again here, which is not ideal. One more. One more. Uno más. Plus un? I think that's how you say it in French. Muy pan. I think it might be the Japanese one. One more. Alright, we are at maximum special defense now, which is the side that Charizard's likely going to be hitting us on. Even if he's not, we do still have doubled defense. quadruple defense? Did I ever use a second one on him? I think I might have. So Achilles is about as strong as this boy is going to be. This thing's almost going to be out of Shadow Ball soon. Rack it up. Rack it up. Do we have an X speed? I will use an X speed if we have it. I think that might be the one I never thought to buy. That's inconvenient, but it's fine. We're at 5 stat raises right now. Do we have an X speed? We don't. Okay, that means that the Charizard's almost certainly going to be higher than us. Faster than us. So it's going to go first, so it will get a hit off, which is not the best. Yeah, we definitely use 2 defenses here, which is fine. I don't want to go insane. Give our boy a dire hit. We're in the safest position we could possibly be in right now. I said I wasn't sure if we get another break. We can make our breaks with Achilles here because we can't be crit. Okay, good, good. Didn't drop it, so we're still working with 5 increases, so I'm going to heal here and hit it. We're now at the stage where I want this thing done. I want to be at the highest HP possible when that happens for this Charizard. 100%, he's going to Dynamax, we're going to Dynamax, we're going for the Rock-type move, and we're hoping it's enough. If he still somehow comes through and one-shots Achilles, then we just stall desperately. I don't love that we're going to be at such low HP. Relatively low HP. Alright, Shadow Ball. Oh, that's bad. That's unfortunate. That's a really bad time. That to go down. We're at we're at nearly half of our HP right now. Okay, okay. I mean, we can't be crit, and we're working with a ton of special defense increase and a ton of defense increase. We can't afford to switch. We gotta keep current. I'm not finished having a champion time here, and I won't let anyone else finish it for me. Yeah, we know some Charizard 65. That is a beefy, beefy boy. Okay, I don't love our HP currently. We can probably one-shot him. Problem is, can we take a full hit? The secondary effect of the Max Windstorm is that it makes a tailwind, essentially, so then they're going to be faster. He's still going to be faster than us, we know that much. This is not ideal. I hate that we're at such low HP here. We're definitely going to Dynamax. I don't think there's any question about that. The question is, oh, we can't... If we Dynamax, we can't heal, because you have to attack to Dynamax. I think we have to. I think we have to Dynamax and try to hit it here. Hope we survive whatever it is. We're going to get increased HP from this. So I think that'll probably about equal out if we had attacked. And we just hope that we survive at least one move. Max Rockfall should one-shot this thing. I'll show you what Charizard can really do. It's Dynamax time. Gigantamax time. Sorry. For me, it's only Dynamax time. Dude, he's got the throw down. He's got it. Everyone else is chucking two-handed. He's just one-handed lofting it. Yo, that thing's intense. Alright, so, this is it. Can we survive one hit from this Charizard? We're at doubled defense. No, we're at 3 times defense. We're at 3 times special defense. Our attack is at 3 times as well. We have increased critical hit chance in case that somehow matters. Maybe that was a silly thing for me to do. Okay, that basically, we're 9 HP down from where we would be if we had fully healed. And we're Dynamax now. Max Airstream, yep, that's what we were expecting. Achilles lives. Alright, this will one-shot it. I have no doubt in my mind that unless Charizard changes typings when he does this. Speed Rose, that's fine. You're already faster. Rockfall, take this thing out, Achilles. Bring us home. Whew. We did it. Alright, Achilles. Woo! Woo-hoo-hoo. Alright. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Not the cleanest battle by any means. I had to use 1,000,001 items to make this work, but we made it work, and that's what matters. You do anything you can to win in a Nuzlocke. I will not let myself feel bad about this. I made the right calls. I made the safe calls. Played it smart, played it careful, making great use of Achilles' ability. Achilles is the clutch master for us here. Oh, nice. He was all angry, but then he's celebrating for us. My time as champion is over, but what a champion time it has been. Thank you for the greatest battle I've ever had. Might not actually be the greatest battle you've ever had. I kind of played like a gigantic coward, but I knew it was going to be 60. I knew it was going to be 60. When I was grinding, I almost like brought it up to 60, but I didn't want it to evolve off camera. So I felt it was going to be 60. You're going to evolve after we finish being the champion. After we see what your evolution is in the fight, you're going to evolve. Oh, Nessie. A Dragapult. Does it actually shoot small versions of itself at enemy Pokemon? That's what it looks like it does, and I love it. Dragapult. Alright. Dude, that is a 10-foot tall Pokemon right there. When it isn't battling, it keeps Dreepy in the holes on its horns. Once a fight starts, it launches the Dreepy like supersonic missiles. It does. That's incredible. Oh, what are you learning? Some signature move? Dragon Darts. There it is. What does this do? Dude, our special attack is actually pretty up there now. If they're interesting. Interesting, okay. Okay, so that seems like it's just better than Dragon Pulse then. We don't really get any benefit from Dragon Dance though, so maybe we get rid of Dragon Dance? Oh, it's physical. Oh, never mind. So we will get a pretty good benefit from that. Yeah, I think we go to Dragon Pulse then. Our attack is slightly higher, and with Dragon Dance, it's a bit of a better combo. Whew. Oh, man, okay. That was an intense fight. It really was. You know, eventually we got it kind of solved at some point, but for a while there, he was just so much stronger than I thought he was going to be. Alright, I imagine we get some cutscene and closing stuff going on here, so we'll finish up with whatever it tells us to go through. And then we probably won't actually get credits here, will we? Oh, the confetti coming down. Congratulations, Nyce. You beat an unbeatable champion, making you the new champion of the region. You've become a first-rate trainer, alright. I offer you my heartfelt congratulations. Oh, look at us on the big screen. Looking so happy. And now that you've grown so strong, perhaps it's time I started looking ahead myself. It's time we adults started working on improving the here and now, for the sake of all that's to come. He looks so weird without his hat. And you, Nyce, what you ought to do now is believe in yourself and your partner Pokemon and keep blasting ahead, in order to create a bright future that we all hope to see. Nice, nice, nice. People of Galar, there you have it. A new legend born right before your eyes. Your champion, Nyce. Woo-woo, rah-rah, hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Bet you can't wait to see what kind of a future a kid with this kind of strength will bring about. I sure can't. Let's watch and see what he can do. Alright, credits? Oh, we do get the credits. Oh, yo. What a ride. What a ride it has been. Whoa, what is that? There's a blue version of Toxicity. Why is it blue? Is that just like the version for Shield? Is it a shiny? Dude, even in the credits we're learning new things. Look at it. It looks like, is it slightly sadder or is that just me? Its eyes look slightly different. Interesting. Is this just a different color or is it different in other ways? Is this like the band that's playing afterwards? I love it. That's so good. He's like the halftime show. Or like I guess, hopefully it's not the halftime. I don't know what act could follow that. But alright, interesting for sure. Dude, I want a blue one. That looks so cool. I love it. He's got like blue electricity, fire kind of looking stuff coming out of him. I like, ooh. Yeah, he's different. He's got 2 spikes instead of the 1 spike. He's totally different. Is that a new Pokemon? Or is it just a different like version? Is it like a male or versus female kind of difference? I don't know. I do not know. That's cool though. Oh, alright. Well, that is technically the end of the Nuzlocke. Beating the champion is the win condition for a Nuzlocke challenge. We will continue to do the post-game, whatever post-game they throw at us. I assume that we've got to be able to get, you know, the sword dog Pokemon at some point, right? Zacian or whatever its name is. We've got to be able to get that, right? So I assume that that's got to be something coming up still. So we'll keep an eye out for that. Gonna slow down to only one episode a day, probably. Just it's a lot to do with getting 2 out of there. Especially when I lose 3 Pokemon on an episode. That leads to a lot of editing, but that's minor. We'll keep doing some post-game stuff. If there's any extra plot, we'll keep going through that. Still doing it as a Nuzlocke style. If any of the Pokemon faint, we are going to keep boxing them. We'll keep going forward with whatever we have. If we find any new encounters, same kind of thing. Hopefully we'll be able to find some cool stuff. I might start doing some shiny hunting eventually, working on filling out the Pokedex. If I start doing shiny hunting, obviously that won't really play into the same Nuzlocke rules. Anything that I catch there, we wouldn't be able to use. If anything faints while I'm shiny hunting, I will still consider that fainted. But I think it'd be fun to just find some of these Pokemon being shiny. I have no idea what they look like when they're shiny, so that'd be really cool to see just how their colors change. And I've always enjoyed shiny hunting. It's one of my favorite things to do post game. Definitely helps if we can finish out our Pokedex to get the shiny charm, so maybe I'll work on doing some of that as we look around. It's definitely hard to finish your Pokedex in a Nuzlocke. We are nowhere near finishing our Pokedex. We haven't even seen like half the Pokemon, let alone caught half the Pokemon. So that'll be a ride for sure. But to all of you who stuck through the series, who made it to the end of the official end of the Nuzlocke here, thank you so much for watching. We've actually been getting a surprising amount of views for my tiny little channel here. We're getting like 50 views a day, which is awesome. I'm super happy with it. Love seeing all your comments. Love seeing all the support for the channel. I'm so glad people are able to tune in and become a part of this experience. It's been an absolute blast, and by no means am I ending the content. There will be plenty more coming your way. Down to 1 video a day instead of the 2, but hopefully that's enough to keep you interested in until we find the next big project. Definitely, if you've got any suggestions for what you want to see on this channel, what more things you'd be interested in watching, throw them my way. I'm totally down for playing just about anything. Really, I just want this channel to be about trying new things and having fun and having a good, positive experience as we play through any kind of game at all, really. Pokemon definitely has a special place in my heart, and a blind Nuzlocke is certainly something you can only do once a year, really. So guaranteed, if we're still making videos this time next year when they come out with a new game, 100% there will be a blind Nuzlocke coming out for it, so don't miss that. I'll keep making videos, 1 video every single day, regardless of what the content ends up being. At least 1 video coming your way every single day. But thank you so much for all your support on the channel. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. Yes, exactly. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, everyone who's watched. I've had an absolute blast. I hope that showed. I hope that you'll forgive me all my many mistakes and dumb moves and accidentally losing Pokemon for nothing. But you live and you learn. And the end of the official challenge, but not the end of our playthrough, not the end of the videos by any means. So let's see where this takes us in the beginning here. See if this jumps us right into anything. If this looks like it's taking us to the start screen. So if that is the case, I think we'll probably wrap it there. Let's see what it does. Where does it take us? Oh, never mind. All right, we're running right into a cutscene. Don't go anywhere, folks. Don't go anywhere. Something's happening. Something's up. Oh, no, it's not. It's just showing us maybe we can go there and catch that legendary Pokemon now. I guess we'll find out, but we will save that for the next episode. This one is just a single battle, and that's it. That's really what it all came down to. Definitely an intense one. Super, super glad for Achilles. Benji was the hero of our fight against Eternatus, who is now ours, Kronos. Achilles was the hero of this fight by far. 100%. You can do that boosting strategy on any Pokemon, and any Pokemon on our team. Like if we put out Kronos, there's a decent chance we would have been able to buff it up high enough where it could take any 1 or 2 hits. But the problem is a crit. A crit throws that all away. It's just all for nothing if you get crit even just once. Everything's gone. We definitely couldn't switch into the right Hyperior. There was no chance anything other than Achilles could take that out. And the fact that we can't be crit, I cannot overstate enough how important that was. Like, I literally cannot overstate it because it was just the most important factor of that battle by far. So glad that we had that. So glad that I finally remembered that he can't be crit and put it to good use. But that'll do it for this episode. That is the champion done. We are now the new champion of the Galar region. What an experience. What an exciting time. But don't go anywhere. There will be more videos coming out. Only 1 a day. Probably going to be releasing at that 6 p.m. Time slot in the evening just because I think that's been a slightly more popular time. But that'll do it for this episode. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Hopefully you enjoyed the whole series. If you're still around at the end of the series, if you've made it through this whole thing, you're amazing. I love it. I love seeing all the comments, all the support. It's been amazing and I appreciate your viewership. And I really cherish the little bit of following that we've cultivated here. But again, hit the like button if you like it. Subscribe if you want to see more in the future. You're probably subscribed if you've made it through this whole me rambling for, 20 minutes nonsense. And hit the bell icon if you want to get notifications for future episodes, because I am by no means stopping the content. Can't overstate that. There's more coming, for sure. We will find something to do, mostly in Pokemon for the time being. Eventually, I'm going to go back and finish the SNES series, but there will be plenty more. But until the next episode, I hope you have a nice day. I really do. Thank you. Thanks for joining me on this journey. If you missed any episodes of the Nuzlocke or want to rewatch any of it, here's the playlist. Otherwise, I'll see you all in the post game.